magical woman. Welcome to a space where your feminine power is safe. For those of you who are not familiar with me, I'm Ashimonia. I am a teacher, seer, and mentor for grounded mystics, to include powerful and magical women such as yourself. If you are familiar with me, say hello in the comments. And if you are new to me, write new. I would love to connect with you. If you happen to be catching this on the replay, I would love to know that you are here. So make sure to type replay below. This is the second of 2 talks. And so the first talk was a teaching transmission about womb healing and its direct correlation to the reclamation of feminine power. Very, very powerful teaching transmission. The one that I'm facilitating today is a guided process of womb healing. We're going to drop in clearing layers from your womb and then sealing it in this beautiful container of your womb's sovereignty to hold your feminine power. Now, if you caught my first talk live, I did have some audio issues. Know that that has now been corrected. So if you didn't get through the whole thing, make sure to go back, because the teaching will help you digest the healing, and the healing today will help you digest that teaching. I want for you to receive the absolute most, so make sure that you attend both. Before we begin the guided process, a couple things. First, when we are in the guided process, I do not want you to comment. I do not care how that impacts my algorithm. It is more important to me that you receive this medicine. If at the end you have benefited and you're like, wow, 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 then absolutely comment, comment, comment. The more you comment, the more engagement, the more visibility, the more women will also receive the benefit of this guided process today. Now, this is an energetic guided process, and you may not be familiar with me, which means that you may not know the cleanliness by which I uphold energetic work. I want to encourage you to be in a space of your own discernment. It's important as a woman to hold your discernment. At the same time, I also am going to invite you into a place of reception, because I want for you to receive this medicine. So hold both of them in tandem in a way that fits for you. That's not only important in this guided process today, that's important for how you uphold yourself as a woman and how you respect your womb. Okay. Now, we are not going to begin this energetic process by immediately arriving into the space of your womb. I'm not here to override your boundaries, and I'm not here to overwhelm or invade. It's important for you to understand that your womb, by being a woman, is connected to the entirety of your energetic body. So we're going to go through this process of moving through your body in different layers, clearing out distortions, as they also will relate to what's embedded inside of your womb. So we're going to clear it and then arrive at your womb and then seal it in this beautiful, beautiful and potent way. Okay, are you ready to begin? If so, say yes, 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 and then put your typing fingers away. Go ahead and begin to arrive. Get settled. Take a breath in through the nose. Really nice breath out through the mouth. Breath in through the nose. Create space. Release. Breath out. Last breath in through the nose. Open up to receive, create space, release, and let go. I call in the true feminine essence to be here with us in this guided process to show us the way of the true feminine. I invite the current of the goddess through the golden honey and nectar to arrive to each and every woman for the most bountiful clearing and womb sealing process. Imagine at the top of your head, there's this incredible nectar. It's the current of the goddess, this sticky like honey that's golden, and it is beginning to arrive at the very top of your head. Just let it like slow melt there. Begin to let that honey go deeper, moving into your head, into the space of your brain, through your central channel. Now, the stickiness of this honey, imagine that it is moving into the spaces inside of you to include the space of your brain, to stick to any kind of distortions that are held inside of your mind. This includes beliefs that do not uphold the feminine in her true power, that actually disempower her. These can be unconscious and subconscious distortions, patriarchal imprints, and conditioning that dishonors the power of your woman. These can be ancestral beliefs, things you picked up as a child, things that have occurred through relational dynamics. They may be societal, cultural, collective. Let that honey, the current of the goddess, this beautiful medicine and elixir, arrive into these spaces. And as it arrives to them, sticking to them, it also enters into these spaces, creating clarity. Like pristine purity that holds the essence of the goddess. Clearing out those distortions. Release. Allow that honey to continue to move down. It arrives behind your eyes, into your eye sockets, and it begins to enter into your eyeballs. What this is doing, because we've cleared some of these mental body distortions that are held in the mind, is it allows you to begin to release veils that are over your eyes, that are erasing the feminine and her true power from your womanly experience. Let those veils go. As this happens, there is a divine light that is entering behind and into your eyes. And this is allowing you to see the truth of the feminine. It's allowing you to see your internal and external world more clearly. It's allowing you to see not just what is in. These are your oracular eyes. Let them be divine. The honey and nectar continues to move down beyond your eyes, past your face, your mouth, into your throat. There's a lot here. There's a lot around women's throats because there's been such an intentional agenda to suppress her, to stop her from speaking knows, especially when it contradicts and collapses an old paradigm. So you may feel like, there's a lot stuck here. Just take in that nectar of the goddess. Let yourself receive it. Being a woman, this nectar of the goddess, the current of the goddess is often sought within us to be extracted from us. Today, you are being immersed inside of it. Release the shackles. Attention to the back of your skull. There's a chakra here. It's called the mouth of God. Let the nectar move into it and through it. This is going to open up your channel for you to speak truth despite all resistance, to speak also clearly your existence. This is permission for you to arrive and to speak what you see and hold what you know and to have boundaries. Let that current move beyond. This is going to continue to be a process, okay? Those layers are still going to be tended to. The current of the goddess is moving down your shoulders, and it flows like a wave quickly down both of your arms, out of your hands. Release, let go. All that it's stuck to, just let it go. If you need to shake your hands out, shake your hands out. Let it go. Now we're going to call in this beautiful grounded soil, this nurturing, this nourishment from Gaia. She is a divine mother. Receive her nourishment up through both of your arms, into your shoulders. Let her love culminate in your heart. Women deserve so much more nurturance. We're expected to give it, but we very infrequently receive what it is that we are expected to give. I want you to really take Gaia's love in. Let your heart space open. This is safe space. As her love arrives, it's going to touch into these places of grief, betrayal, sisterhood betrayal, familial betrayal, relational betrayal. Let it in. If you feel sadness, cry, let it go. Your feeling is for you. It's to your benefit. Continue to let that nectar move downward. Now it's going to enter into your center, your solar plexus, your seat of power. And it's also going to move into your digestive system. There's so many impacts that women move through every single day that impact her in ways where she doesn't feel safe, and she has to take on so much that backlogs your digestion and your ability to process. So let this nectar move into your stomach, into the digestive system, clearing out these blockages along the way. Move your attention now with those clearings happening in your digestion back to your very center where your solar plexus is. Imagine it like this beautiful sun that is well sealed and solid. The goddess is entering into this place, and imagine that orb there being like a seed that becomes an anchor. Let that anchor drop into your sacral, drop into your womb. This seed gets to gestate your power inside of your womb. Let it rest there, let it sit there, let it be held there. Now, as that's happening, all of these many layers that we have passed through, they also directly correspond to what is held inside of your womb. When our power is not being seated in our womb, where purity and divinity is not being seated in our womb, where a new paradigm is not being seated in our womb, there are distortions of a patriarchal matrix that are taking up space within inside of your creational center. Declare this space be sovereign. This is for you and your divine new paradigm creations. This is for you as a woman in your own radiance. So we're going to clear out beliefs. We're going to clear out the ancestry. We're going to clear out past or current relationship dysfunctional dynamics. We're going to clear out any kind of ideas about the disempowered feminine. We're going to clear out any kind of distortions that are disrupting your connection to this very potent creational center. Let your seat of power sit there. Reconnect with your womb. Thank her. Again, remember, this healing is going to move with you beyond this guided process. So just let the process take place as it needs to. Move the current of the goddess down into your root, this place of safety and security. Let's clear out fear and instead create occupancy, where you will occupy your feminine power despite all resistance. Let it be courageous. Feel yourself and your power being anchored. Moving the current of the goddess now down both of your legs, that juicy honey nectar flowing out like a wave down your feet, releasing everything that needs to be let go of. Let it go. Let it go. I'm taking that energy, I'm putting it into sound bowls so that there are pure frequencies that are purifying the disharmony. Move your attention back to your womb. Call in this sacred container. It's sort of like clear, but a little bit white, like this beautiful marble orb that is going to hold your womb in its sovereign, divine right placement, where your womb is sealed. Now remember that your womb connects to the entirety of your energetic body. So move your attention outward with that container and seal your auric field. Let yourself be held. Blink open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes, re-arrive. How do you feel? Let me know in the comments below. Now, it is your responsibility to hold this process in place, to hold your power in place, to allow yourself to anchor inside of it, to digest it, to make sure to continue to immerse inside of it. You may feel turned on. That is normal. That is your feminine radiance. Make sure to go back to that first talk if you haven't already done it. It's going to help you a lot inside of this process. Also, I have a gift and an invitation for connection for you. My gift is the gift that keeps giving. It is my monthly newsletter. This is not your average newsletter, not even close. This is high value. I don't only just do a write-up, I provide you with a teaching transmission in video form with every edition. Truly, this newsletter is like being enrolled in a highly conscious course that is ongoing and evolves alongside of you. So if you are committed and devoted to embodiment and conscious evolution, this newsletter is for you. If that interests you, then type evolve. I will send you a friend request, and I will also send you the link to subscribe. I hope that this guided process has supported you today. If it has, feel free to support this talk by sharing it